What's up, guys? CJ here, and welcome back to another all-new episode of Hybrid TV. This time, I think it's episode number 11, right, guys?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
For the third
second
time.
Well, technically, this is episode 13 in an alternate universe where all of our episodes went smoothly. Hopefully,
Yep.
this one actually makes it to YouTube, but we'll see. I'm joined, as always, by the usual suspects, as you just heard. Tim,
How's it going, everyone?
Will,
What's up, people?
and Luke. Or, not Luke, Nick.
You.
Now, this is not confirmed. This is just kind of the internet putting the dots together, and you know how that goes sometimes. But just take this with a grain of salt. This is actually, we're going to start with the true stuff. Daredevil has actually cast a new actor for the series, Wilson Bethel, who you probably last saw on CW's Heart of Dixie, if you watched Heart of Dixie. If not, you might not know who Wilson Bethel is. He's joining Daredevil Season 3. This is confirmed. Variety has reported this. According to Variety, Bethel's character is an FBI agent who will play a critical role in the conflict between Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk, better known as Daredevil and Kingpin. You knew that. Now, this is really interesting because this description fits with earlier leaked character descriptions, like one that I think caught a lot of people's eyes. 28 to 35, 5'9 to 6'1, open ethnicity, an athletic but socially awkward FBI agent needs structure and rules to suppress the darkness inside himself. Athletic with medium build, responsible and resourceful, hair trigger temper, series regular. Now, this casting call was what started the rumor that Sin Eater, a pretty, I don't want to say iconic Marvel villain, but a pretty well-known Marvel villain, was going to appear in Season 3, and it definitely seemed to be likely. Now, of course, everybody's expecting Season 3 to be Born Again, and this Comic.com article does a good job of referencing the fact that there was a Daredevil imposter in Born Again, and Sin Eater could definitely kind of step into that role. What do you guys think about this? Well, first off, the first question is, do you guys think that this actor is Sin Eater, as so many are
Nick was
expecting?
enthusiastic about that.
Nick is excited.
Woo!
Woo! We just won the World
So
Cup,
Nick,
yes.
You just won the World Cup? You
Quidditch
just won the
World Cup.
Quidditch World Cup, dude.
The sports that really matter for nerds.
Dude, I'm actually really hyped to see this whole story play out, because I think it could be really cool, like, having the whole, like, copycat Daredevil going around, like, kind of ruining his, like, you know, reputation, like, his legacy.
His good name.
I'm still kind of banking on them doing Bullseye, honestly enough. I don't think that's who that character description is for.
No, he'll be, like,
No.
Season 4 or something, or whatever.
Oh, God.
Well,
Bring
what's
him
really interesting to
in.
me is they haven't done Bullseye yet.
I know,
mean,
people
that's-
want him.
I mean, I think
you could do either
I
or.
still
Going into
feel like
season
he was
1.
supposed to be in Season 2, and then that fell through, so they decided to do something boring
weren't there
instead.
rumors
Yeah.
that, like, Statham was, like, right away to do it, but then they, like, dropped out at the last minute, or...
Yeah,
There were
Statham
rumors
did
about
something.
that, but just the way that Season 2 is structured on the end makes it feel like someone more important than Nobu was supposed to be there.
Yeah. They were like, let's call up Peter Shinkota. But no, it's kind of interesting that to me that they haven't done Bullseye yet, just because I think going into Season 1, I mean, you think Kingpin, obviously first and foremost when you think Daredevil villains, but I think Bullseye is like right there. It's like 1A, 1B.
Well, they had
you know,
the
just
distance from
partially
the funk of the Ben Affleck movie.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. They wanted more time, you know, between that movie and
The stench of that.
this.
I can
stench.
feel them going either way, but it'd be really... I feel like the dumbest thing would be if they fused them together and made, like, Sin Bullseye or something.
Sinai.
Bull
Yeah,
Eater.
that's-
Sin
Who are you?
Sinai.
I mean, this isn't Axis, Will. This, you know, we're not doing this
Start
fusion
fusing
stuff.
heroes and villains
I hope
together. and
Nuke is
shit.
in the season 2. That'd be cool.
I kind of hope so too.
Yeah, I do too. That'd be a good way to bring it
Everyone
back.
wants Nuke back.
Yeah.
And then Steve, we'll get Chris Evans to come back as Captain
But he
America.
has to have the
His role in
face
Born
tat though
Again.
for Nuke this time.
He does. I'm
Wait,
really
can we
curious
get
about
Chris
that.
Evans on TV, or...
I hope so.
I mean,
he kind of. So what's interesting is outside of the Marvel stuff, and I know the Marvel stuff keeps him busy. Outside of the Marvel
doesn't
stuff
do
and some
much.
like choice smaller indie projects, he hasn't really done too much recently. So I'm kind of like maybe
They could probably afford him for like a final
it
episode.
could happen. They could afford him for literally 4.5.
Dude, that Captain America
Uh,
cameo that was in the Born Again comic was, like, one of the best things.
I know, it was so great. Him and
Like,
Nuke,
the way
man.
that Matt described Captain America, because he's blind, so he's never seen him. He describes him as having a voice that could command gods. I'm like, holy shit, that's
Holy
awesome.
shit.
Oh. Yeah. But no, I mean, I'm really excited for Born Again. What I'm kind of interested in now, too, because Sin Eater could definitely fill that role of ruining Daredevil's good name, which was a big part of Born Again. Like, before The Punisher came out, I think it was probably, like, Punisher 1A, Daredevil Season 3 1B, in terms of, like, what I wanted to see, the most. And Punisher was so good that I'm glad that was 1A. But now, I mean, Daredevil, honestly, of the Phase 2, Netflix Phase 2 slate, Daredevil is really... I don't want to say the only one that I'm excited for, but easily the one that I'm most excited for.
Yeah.
And Sin Eater being in there is just a part of that, let's say. Is there one part of Born Again, before we move on and close out the show, is there one part of Born Again that you don't want to see? Any particular
Probably the
aspect of that?
Karen stuff, but I just feel like it'll bog it down or something. I mean, it seems like there's already going to be a lot in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, see, I
I feel like
Marvel's going to do some
gonna say,
bullshit like
I'd be
side
worried
plot
about-
again, because they always do that. Some stupid plot.
they always do.
I'd be worried about them doing Gene DeWolf too fast.
Yeah.
I'm sad that Ben Urich isn't going to be in that, because he's like a big part of the Daredevil comics and stuff.
Yeah.
Which
Why do you have to die?
well, I'm just kind of I'm kind of shocked that they killed him off so early, because he is such a major character. Like, he's one of the longest recurring side characters in the Marvel universe.
Yes.
You know, so it's kind of, I don't want to say he's like on the level of like J. Jonah Jameson, but he's kind of like that, like that level of side character where he's not there as much, but he's a consistent threat throughout Spider-Man comics and Daredevil comics, and you know, probably makes an appearance here and there in like Punisher and stuff like that. So it's, you know, he's on again, off again everywhere. So that was really the big disappointment for me, is that they killed him off so quickly.
Right.
And it's kind of that Marvel has slotted Karen into that role that I don't necessarily think is going to happen. And I agree with you, Nick. That I think would be the side plot of season 3. I think is, hey, Karen's it's like, by the way, Foggy, Karen's addicted to crack. You know,
What? Crack? I told her to do math.
exactly.